How do you feel about Ray Rice being allowed to play in the NFL?
Ray Rice is pretty athletic, but what he did is inexcusable. You never put your hands on a woman.
Ray Rice shouldn't be allowed to play in his NFL career because he hit his wife. I think it's absurd that he gets to play in the NFL after doing something that bad to his wife.
I think it's unacceptable that Ray Rice wasn't punished further for beating his wife.
I think Ray Rice should have been suspended for more because he laid fingers on someone.
I think Ray Rice should be banned from the NFL for beating his wife.
I think Ray Rice should be banned from the NFL because anyone who beats his wife should not be in the NFL.
He's wrong. If you lay your hands on someone, it should never be okay. And everyone saying he's okay is obviously has mixed views about moral issues.
I believe Ray Rice should be suspended a lot longer than he was.
Of course, I do not think Ray Rice should be included in the NFL still because the crime he committed was pretty serious and he should be in jail and not have a very privileged position in the NFL. So that is my position on Ray Rice.
I do think Ray Rice should be in the NFL because that's his personal life, and I don't think that that part of his life should be in his career.
Okay, I don't think Ray Rice should be able to play in the NFL because he committed a crime. He beat his wife, and I don't think he should have the opportunity to play in the NFL and be a role model for people if he acts like that.
I don't think that he should be playing in the NFL because when somebody does something like that, then they don't really deserve to be have that opportunity.
Because I don't think his actions towards his wife was moral, but I don't think that should strip him of his opportunity to keep playing in the NFL.
I think he deserves a second chance. Everyone makes mistakes. Obviously what he did was extremely terrible, but you hope that he learned what he did was a tragedy and, can make some changes in his life. But I think if he shows he made changes, he deserves a second chance.
I think Ray Rice is pathetic and a poor excuse for an NFL football player.
I believe that as long as he's sorry, which he's admitted to, and he's seeking counseling, and him and his wife have worked it out, then I believe he should have the opportunity to be back in the NFL. But I think he should be held to a higher standard in the sense of if anything like this happened again, I think the NFL should have some sort of a better disciplinary system in place, so it doesn't become such a issue that they know what he did and they know how to address it, and it doesn't have to be something that's drawn out and backtracking and penalizing him. They should know what their penalty is right from the get-go instead of waiting months and months and going back and penalizing him and giving him a stronger penalty instead of just knowing right away what they want to do.
I think that Ray Rice should have been penalized a lot sooner and the NFL should have taken charge a lot sooner. So no, I don't think he should be in the NFL right now.
I think Ray Rice should stay in the NFL because that is his personal life. NFL is way different, and I think he's learned from the situation. So.
I don't think they should have suspended him. Suspended him because he did that in the past, and they brought it up 6 months later. So if they found out about it 6 months later, they should have just suspended him then instead of kicking him out of the NFL for the rest of his life, to ruin his life. So they need to fix that. NFL, you suck.
Ray Rice in the NFL, I'm not really that bothered by it because, one, he was drunk. Two, his wife was drunk. Should he have hit her? No. Did she hit him? Yes. So at the end of the day, it's all a wash because alcohol was involved. Because if he hasn't done it before, I don't think he's going to do it again.
I don't know whether he should be allowed to play in the NFL, but here's the bottom line. Here's the problem I had with the whole process. He was guilty last February. What did somebody think somebody else getting knocked out looked like? All of a sudden, it goes from a 2-game suspension to the year-long suspension. Why? Because we saw a video? Did we know what somebody getting knocked out looks like? No one knew what that was until they saw the video? No, he shouldn't be allowed to play in the NFL. But, don't ever forget, we're a country of second chances. Should he have a second chance? Yeah, probably. Should it have been this past year? Absolutely not. So I hope he gets some help.
Ray Rice in the NFL.
I don't think it's good because, you know, kids are looking up to these figures, and when these figures are hitting their wives, they're just not a good figure to look up to. A role model is supposed to be someone that you want to be when you grow up. But if these kids are looking up to Ray Rice as a role model, I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah, you know, I think what Ray Rice did was terrible. You know, but do I think he should be banned or suspended or any legal action should be taken against him by the NFL? No, I don't think so. He hit his wife. That's his own domestic issue. His profession is to play professional sports. And if he has the skills, the talent, and the desire to still play, he should be considered eligible to play in the NFL.